I was about to say, they're making another one? My interest got percolated for a second.
I'm sorry, I percolated you. Oh, there goes my car!
Did it just blow up?
It got suplexed by like 3 different things! I don't even know what hit it! It was just a blur.
A blue blur?
No, it was like a gray... Maybe it was like a blue sedan, I don't know. Couldn't tell, everything was happening, it was so fast. How do you jump? There's a jump button. I know there's a jump button. There's a boost button.
I don't remember there being a jump button on the cars.
I swear there was one.
Are you sure it wasn't the physics wonking out?
Maybe? I don't know.
Because I've never gotten those cars to jump. Because that would be horrific. I have gotten them to flip over, and then when they flip over, they jump up in the air like crazy.
No, it's a button. I swear it's a button.
I know which button it is.
The eject button? Nope, there was my car.
I was gonna say the power button.
I hate this area so much.
I don't know why they give you a car in Crisis City.
Well, I don't know why they give you a car and immediately take it away. Because that thing apparently can't... For whatever gun technology has been placed inside it to make it like a beefy tank, a rotten pile of wreckage demolishes it in like a nanosecond.
Gun doesn't make their things very durable.
Can you make it a little bit more durable so it doesn't get like ripped to shreds?
It's not in the budget.
I'm pretty sure it's in the budget.
It's not in the budget.
I don't... What is the budget, Eric? Like...
Paying Rouge's gem fee.
Whatever Rouge doesn't want. Which is nothing. Okay, that was an event. Got it.
The bright side of not having to hear the audio of the game going off means I don't have to hear Omega's horrible voice, and I can still imagine it being the voice I remember Omega having.
Yes, Eric, remember the good times.
Which is weird because apparently 06's voice actress for Omega is the same one that did, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah, it was a voice actress, I forgot.
Yeah.
That's weird. I mean, I guess it wouldn't really matter much.
It wouldn't matter much, but it just doesn't sound robotic.
Yeah. Who am I missing? Is there a button?
Plus, I used to play Heroes a lot when I was a kid, so
yeah.
I heard Omega a lot. Because I could never... Because I was always bad... I'm bad at games. I was even worse when I was a child. I always had a hard time with hard mode of Sonic Heroes, a.k.a. Team Dark.
Yeah.
Specifically, Rail Canyon.
Rail Canyon's kind of hard regardless, because of, like, the rail system isn't exactly perfect. Oh, I'm gonna die here. Let's find out. Oh, I didn't die. Look at that. Oh, nope, there it is. Goodbye.
There goes life.
That's... Okay. When I first played this game, I heard nothing about, like, how this game is bad, it has glitches. That was literally the only time in the entire game where I saw such a glitch. And after that, the game was, like, smooth sailing. And it's the bit where the homing attack just cancels out. I don't know why it cancels out. It just does. But that was the only time it ever happened to me. And then second time around, everything was just glitched up to hell. And then I understood what everyone was talking about with the same. When everyone said this game is garbage. Because it's kind of bad. Not the worst, but it's up there.
The worst goes to Chronicles.
I will debate anyone who says this game is worse than Chronicles. Chronicles is just bad. I'll say it once. I'll say it again. A bad game can still be fun, but a board game is just really bad. It's just not enjoyable. Because bad games, you can still get some enjoyment out of it by just making fun of it, or, you know, maybe you like the bad game or something, but Chronicle is just boring. The story's kind of bad. The gameplay's kind of bad. It's just not a fun experience for me.
Definitely not BioWare's magnum opus.
It was the first time BioWare used their handheld division. Just, hey, let's just test it on Sonic. Who gives a shit?
I blame Sega partly for that because Sega likes to experiment with Sonic a little bit too much.
Well, now they're like getting like kind of hardening down. Like, hey, here's modern, here's classic, and Boom is. I think they're gonna get rid of Boom.
I wouldn't be surprised, to be quite honest, if after season 2, Boom just goes away.
Yeah.
I mean, the cartoon's good, and the last game, Fire and Ice, wasn't bad, but they were expecting a lot more from Boom.
Yeah. I also don't know why they. I mean, I understand why they tried Boom, but I
gotta give it a more modern feel.
Yeah, but like no one, only like the American team liked it, but I'm pretty sure even like half of them didn't like it that much. I feel it wasn't like a widely accepted thing within the entirety of Sega. It was just, hey, we're doing this now.
I'm pretty sure Takashi Iizuka hated it.
No, they hated it. Like, you heard the story, like when they first showed the designs, and like he put his hands in his.
I saw the video of it.
That was. Oh, there was a video?
I'm pretty sure there was a video of it.
Oh God, I need to see that. Like they're like, I don't know if anyone out there has seen like the Sonic Boom concept art, but you should really go look at it. It is not Sonic. You tried to do something completely different with it, and it was just weird. Like, I understand with them like trying to do their own thing, but like you're kind of rocking with an established thing, and you don't want to change it that much where it looks like Crash Bandicoot. That is a hedgehog.
Speaking of Crash, really digging the new Crash.
I kind of want to get. Was because I never played the early Crash games before. Where are we going? This is not a way I could go.
Apparently, Naughty Dog kept the beta and alpha level layouts for all the Crash games.
Oh, really?
That they did, and they gave it to Vicarious Visions.
Oh, cool.
So every single placement of boxes and everything inside of the Crash remakes will be exactly the same.
Nice. I'm gonna fight these people. Let's go.
Have you seen the intro cutscene for Crash?
Yeah, it's really nice.
I've watched that like multiple times. Like at first I was worried because I thought of Vicarious Visions as, oh, they're just the Skylanders team. But then I remembered something. They made the handheld Crash games, specifically one in Big Adventure, and which wasn't that good, mind you, but it was pretty much how you could translate the Crash Bandicoot formula into 2D. And Crash Bandicoot 2 and Entranced, which I played the ever-living hell out of as a kid.
Yeah.
Entranced was good. I loved Entranced.
The only Crash game I knew on the handheld was just the Spyro and Crash one.
Not Fire and Ice. That's
Fire and Ice!
Fire and Ice is the Spyro isometric games, which were shit.
What? Wait, they actually had a Fire and Ice?
Yes, Season of Fire and Season of Ice.
Oh, okay. Wait, that's Crash? Or Spyro?
No, that Spyro.
Oh, okay.
Spyro's Season of Fire was the first one. Season of Ice was the second one. They were both isometric platformers, and isometric platformers on the Game Boy Advance do not do well.
Doesn't sound like it would.
Isometric games on the Game Boy Advance work well. A Link to the Past was on the Game Boy Advance, and is honestly one of my more preferred methods of playing that game. But those two Spyro games, I was gonna do them at one point, but then I remembered I don't like them.
Guess that was all right. Would I like if this game was functional? Would I play it multiple times? No, because technically, this game is functional. Like 70% functional. Even if it was fixed like 100%, there's so many other. The story is bad, and if they kept the level like how it is, it's still like not a super fun game. It's still a kind of boring game, like very bare bones.
Oh God, the Crash and Spyro crossover games. Ugh. Spyro Orange was isometric, if I remember correctly. But when it comes, I saw somebody put in the comments about the new Shantae game. I'm very excited for that. I backed that initially, and I will be getting my code next week. PS3 users already have their code. PS4 users already have their code, but I wanted to get it on the Wii U.
Why? It's a dying console.
Well, I played the Wii U version at E3.
Oh, okay.
And I had already selected the Wii U as being the console I was going to get it for when I did the survey that they did. Because they did a survey, God, half a year ago.
Yeah.
And I didn't have the PS4 at the time, so I'm like, okay, I'll just get it on the Wii U since I know it's going to run well, since Shantae and the Pirate's Curse runs really well on the Wii U. Feels natural. Still waiting for a goddamn Hat in Time.
When is that coming out?
I don't know.
Like, I just want to play the full version. I know, like, there's an early access, but I don't want to touch that.
Well, it's a beta.
Yeah.
It's not,
I don't want to touch the beta. I just want to play the full game.
I don't know. Let me look up.
Just give me my Banjo-Kazooie games, please. Just give me ukulele. Just give me Hat in Time.
Ukulele's coming out.
I want it so bad. Man, that head turn was just so sassy.
It says 2017
Okay.
for a Hat in Time.
Next year's gonna be a good year.
Next year's gonna be a good year for PS4.
Yeah, that's why I want a PS4.
Now's when the... No, I remember I saw a meme somebody posted. Xbox. We've been outselling the PS4 for 4 months. Sony, hold my beer.
I mean, personally, to me, the PS4 has a lot more going for it than the Xbox. Apart from, like,
Honestly,
Sunset Overdrive. That's the only thing. And Crackdown.
In terms of exclusives, PS4 outshines Xbox One for me.
Why did it go that
But
direction?
for backwards compatibility, there's one game that's missing from it that would tip me over to get rid of my Xbox, which has a chance of red ringing, for an Xbox One S, which is rather cheap. And that is Sonic Unleashed.
That is true.
Because literally every other game I have on the 360 is playable on the Xbox One.
Yeah.
And I'd like the insurance to knowing that the Xbox One doesn't, to my knowledge, have a massive, like, defect like how the 360s do.
Dude, what if it did? What if the S is, like, actually worse and, like, it red rings constantly like the original Xbox 360?
I'd be impressed because it somehow managed to make it worse in a slim model. I mean, when it comes to the PS, I normally get slim model consoles. I'll start out with an original one, but I eventually upgrade to a slim model.
Yeah.
The only exceptions to this are going to be the PS4, because I think the PS4 Slim is ugly.
Is that the only reason? Just cosmetic?
It's cosmetic. It's entirely the reason. I do not like the rounded edges. Because the PS4 design, like base PS4 design, I really enjoy. I really like the, I enjoy my parallelogram.
I like my angles.
I like my angles. I like the edge.
The PS4's got more edge over the competition.
But the problem I have with the Pro is it's too fat.
So one's too small, one's too big.
And the base model is just right. Unfortunately, people are going to be focusing on making games for the Pro, so I'm kind of SOL. Still kind of miffed about that.
Looks like you gotta get the bigger PS4.
if I'm doing that, then I'm gonna be making sure that I get a terabyte hard drive. I only have a 500 gigabyte, and I didn't think of upgrading my hard drive. No, one thing that did you see GameStop's deal that they're doing right now? That like, if I had money, I would jump all over that deal.
What are they doing?
PS3 Super Slim, 500 gigabyte model for $89.
80? Oh my god, that's really good.
It's used, mind you, but that still gets you a controller.
Yeah. Even then, though, it's still pretty good.
I know. That's why I'm like, if I had money, I would totally be getting that deal. And then I'd use my current Slim model that I have, and I'd modify it with the PS2 emulator.
Or you can just get the old PS3 like I have.
No, those have a chance of failure more than the Slim lines do.
Well, I had mine for quite some time, and it ain't dead yet. Thank God.
But you've not played it nearly as much as I played.
Probably not even close. Played a little bit of Ratchet and Clank.
I played all the Ratchet and Clanks on the PS3 to completion.
Yeah, I'm not that hardcore as you.
Well, not 100% completion,
oh,
mind you. I have the first game I ever platinumed was A Crack in Time. It's the first game I ever platinumed.
God, that quirk thing is stupid hard though.
It is, and believe it or not, I did it without the exploit.
Really?
Yes, because I could not afford another PS3 controller.
Actually, I don't think I ever did it. Did I?
My blaster runs real. I know what you're talking about. My blaster runs really hot.
No, yeah, I did. I don't think I actually did it. I don't remember. Because I know I have one platinum trophy. I don't know if it's Infamous. Maybe it's Infamous. Infamous is good. I want to play my copy of Second Son.
That you've had for 2 years.
I have a copy of Second Son for PS4, and I can't play it because I don't got a PS4. My sister got it from her friend, and she gave it to me for like my birthday. Like, here's a game. I'm like, oh, thanks. I can't play it. And now that all these games are coming up for PS4, I actually want to get a PS4.
I recommend also picking up the 1.5 and 2.5 remix for PS4 because it's going to be in 60 frames per second. First time the series is going 60 frames.
Wait, what do you mean? Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts.
You didn't say Kingdom Hearts, so I thought you were talking about Infamous for a second. Like, what?
Well, technically, it's going to go 60 frames per second inside of 2.8, which comes out before the 1.5 and 2.5 compilation. But... And the best part is it cuts out the...
Yeah, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
It cuts out the cutscenes from... Like, it has to cut out the cutscenes from 358 over 2 days and recoded, but I don't really see that as much of a loss.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if they remade 358 over 2 days, but...
I mean, I still have to play any Kingdom Hearts game after 2. And I forget literally everything. So
it'd be perfect if you just got the HD 1.5 and 2.5 remix because it comes with one Chain of Memories, 2, and Birth by Sleep.
Yeah, but then I have to actually care about Kingdom Hearts. I was never that into Kingdom Hearts.
Sure.
I was like, hey, it's cool. I like Mickey. He's in there. Let's play the Mickey game. Where's Mickey?
Mickey saved for the last part of the game in the first game.
I was so like when it was in 2, where like the random chance you play as Mickey. I was so happy. Like, you have no idea. Because I didn't know you could play as, like, I thought you only play as Sora. Like, oh, okay, I guess I'm Sora from now on. But then I died, and then I'm Mickey, like, oh, shoot, I'm Mickey. Oh, shoot. And then I died, and I went back to Sora. It was the saddest day of my life. Also, hi, Shattuck, and Codpound Boy.
That's a good point. I thought Project 2017 was already confirmed for PC.
Yeah, it's I'm pretty sure they said PC, PS4, and Xbox One. I'm pretty sure that was like the guarantee.
And I think it's also been confirmed for Switch, if I remember correctly.
I think so.
If Switch rumors would be believed.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if it wasn't, seeing as how Skyrim is going to be on there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Switch is going to do pretty good. I feel like it would do pretty good. It's not relying on like heavy gimmicks or.
Apparently, motion control is going to be coming back.
Well, I wouldn't. It's not relying on it. It's like it's a feature, but it's not like, hey, use this thing in literally everything. It's not something so like cumbersome or like awkward to use or force you to use. Because the gimmick is you just take it anywhere. They're trying to bridge handheld and console, and that's cool.
It's very cool, which is why I hope it's goddamn region free.
Yeah. Nah, also, lock the shit.
Please no. With disc-based consoles, you could do that. With cartridges coming back, they could modify the cartridges so that they won't work on other systems.
Oh yeah, I forgot they're doing cartridges again. I wonder how that's gonna play out.
Pretty good. Cartridges have become pretty comparable nowadays.
Yeah.
Not as much space, mind you, and it requires devs to actually compress their goddamn files.
Not just leave everything flying everywhere.
And you know it's mostly sound files.
Yep, it is.
It's mostly sound files, which is annoying.
I remember seeing a lot of those when I was digging through like, what is it? When doing Brawl, when I was digging through all the Brawl files when I was modding it. There's a lot of stuff everywhere. Like, they don't organize a lot of things as they should.
Well, Brawl is dual-layered Wii disc, which is very rare.
Yeah.
I think there are only a few games that were dual-layered Wii.
Oh, my God.
I've been running around this entire island at the beginning part, just killing enemies to level up Luffy.
Oh, you're still playing that? Are you streaming or no?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not streaming.
Oh, boy.
We gave Mangle Meta Knight flashbacks. Meta Knight was so broken.
I know, right? Now he's like... I think he's still pretty used, actually.
Yeah, he's still pretty useful.
He's not as, like, top tier. He's not his own tier.
Yeah.
Like before.
Because you could infinitely fly with the bastard.
Oh, Project Other M was dual-layered? Hey, Eric. Want to talk about Other M?
No.
Why not? Such a good game, right?
Customization of character.
Hey, you want to know what's really cool? Happy birthday. Here's Other M for download in the Wii console.
Okay, I will give them credit. At least they acknowledged that Metroid existed. I thought the only thing they were going to do for the 30th anniversary was going to be Federation Force and the premium 3DS theme.
It's still not a lot, though.
Yes, I know. But you gotta make room for that Zelda.
I mean, yeah, we probably do.
Have you seen that DeviantArt image?
What?
Of the 25th anniversary?
Of, like, everyone celebrating Zelda and no one's at Metroid?
Yeah, you see Samus is alone with the cake with a Metroid on it. I post that all the time.
Never forget.
No, never do forget. It's bullshit.
Ooh, laser party going on over here.
I should probably throw out some of these, just like millions of iron scraps that I have right now.
Hit. Bring up actual blow-up chat so I can see it better.
Skyward Sword, Other M, and Brawl were... Okay.
That's what I was saying. Sorry, I brought up Other M.
I didn't see the comment.
Yeah.
Skyward Sword, I'm not surprised. I mean, visually, that game is beautiful.
Gameplay-wise, I still kind of want to play it, even though I've heard gameplay is kind of...
It's hit or miss. If you don't mind motion control for a lot of it, then you'll be fine.
Yeah.
And the problem I had with it was that I never finished it. My Wiimote kept disconnecting, and I tried multiple Wiimotes. I even tried it on my Wii U.
Oh.
Didn't really work. It just kept getting disconnected. I've gotten a new sensor bar since then, so I need to give Skyward Sword another try.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's really motion control heavy. which is why I'm excited that Breath of the Wild isn't really motion control heavy, but takes a lot of aspects from Skyward Sword that I actually liked. I like being able to sprint.
Shadow, why are you screaming so much? It's okay. Don't need to yell. We're all friends here.
Are we really?
I know. I was skating down. He started yelling at the top of his lungs. It's like, dude, calm down. You've done so much more dangerous things than just skating down like a pipe with fire coming out of it.
There's a lot of fire.
I mean, I guess maybe he's just really scared of fire. Like that's the part where he just broke down.
The only thing we've gotten out of the Switch announcements is pretty much Zelda and they're
Mario.
If that is to be believed and is not a tech demo.
I thought they did say like some. I don't remember where, but I'm pretty sure they did say
It's rumored that there's gonna be a Mario launching with it.